our defense coming out strong there, and it's just helping us get momentum going into week 2 against a good Northside team.
When you take a look at practice, what are you really working on this week to get ready for what Northside presents on Friday?
We're looking to defend against their speed and just flow their offense, and just focusing on us and our speed and our scheme.
Defensively, what are some of the things that Coach pointed out that you guys did well in week 1, and what are some of the things that you took away that this team did well as a defensive unit in week 1?
Week 1, Coach is saying just trusting our reads, and we're looking to bring that over to week 2 and to just know our stuff, know us, play physical.
When you look at this game, I mean, you guys and Northside had some good battles, last year. I mean, the week 2 game was a good one at Chambers Field last year. So what do you remember, what do you take away from the last times that you guys played that you may be able to use this time around?
We just remember the intensity and the motion of the games, and we're looking to channel that emotion and just bring it to this game this week.
The SAC seems pretty wide open this year. These are 2 teams that will have an impact on who wins the SAC championship. So knowing that this is an important game early in the season for you guys, how do you approach this coming Friday night, knowing that this is going to help you, get hopefully to where you want to go at the end of the season?
We just approach it with a calm attitude and do what we do, play Dwenger football.
Final question, what are you most looking forward to about this Friday?
I'm looking forward to the atmosphere here at Shields Field and just the noise of the crowd.
We ran the ball pretty well this week. We ran for about, I think, 200 yards. We could have passed a little better, but, the running game was working, so we just kept running the ball.
In practice this week, what are some of the things that Coach is stressing to get you ready for what Northside presents on Friday?
We're definitely working on our running game. I know they play man, and they have some athletes out at corner. So we're going to try to get the run game going and then get the pass game going after that.
As far as this team goes, Bishop Dwenger seems to always be in the hunt for an SAC title. Northside has been improved over the last couple of years. Knowing that it's only week 2, but this is an important game in the SAC title chase for you guys. How do you approach a game? Do you approach it with like a little extra pep or a little extra importance, or is it just kind of business as usual?
It's kind of business as usual. We try to just take 1 week at a time, win the game ahead of us, and then just keep going week to week.
When you talk about this offense, from day 1 of practice to now, what are the areas of strength that you see you guys have improved upon over what's really been 3 weeks of practice and another week of football, about a month of work for you guys?
Our O-line has improved a lot. They might be a little undersized, but they definitely play pretty hard.
Friday night, what are you most looking forward to about facing Northside here?
Just the atmosphere. This is going to be my first home game at Dwenger, so I'm excited.
Good deal. Anything else you'd like to add?
No.
Right. Obviously, week 1 is in the book. You get a win on the road in the SAC. That's a good way to start. What do you take away from the performance against Wayne that you can replicate or even improve upon this coming week?
Well, I think we take a lot of things away. Number 1, we accomplished all our goals. Number 1, we wanted to play fast. We challenged our guys. We went no huddle the entire time. Defense played fast and physical. With a scrimmage, we get everybody in. We want to look at different positions. It's really not a great look for us on a team level, more of an individual evaluation basis. So I thought we rolled out of the gate awesome. Did some really good things. At the end of the day, the night went well for us, and we were able to get 94 guys of our roster in the game, and to us, that's a successful night. Guys did their job. Obviously, we got a lot of things we got to get better at, but for night 1, game 1, I was very pleased.
When you take a look at this week of practice, what are some of the things you guys are specifically working on to get ready for some of the challenges that Northside presents on Friday?
Yeah, for us, it's always, back to ourselves and that what do we need to get better at. Obviously, we always want to play faster. We always want to play more physically. This is going to be about, doing your job, excuse the phrase, but it's just, everybody's going to have to do their job. They are a dangerous, dangerous team. Obviously, we got to limit big plays. So everybody's got to know where they need to be, and they got to be willing to be there, not try to do too much, right? Especially on the defensive side. Offensively, we got to execute better. We had some mistakes blocking scheme-wise and otherwise. So, and then obviously in the special teams area, we got to do some things better and continue to grow, and we continue to evaluate. So, yeah, it's back to ourselves, back to what we need to get better at.
correct me if I'm wrong, did you guys play them in the postseason as well last year?
We did, yeah.
So I vividly, I don't remember that as much as I vividly remember week 2 and what a great game that was and how competitive it was and friendly it was, but also, played at the highest level of intensity. So you guys kind of, it feels like a budding rivalry, or at least a lot of mutual respect between the two. How much do you look forward to another game like that we've seen in the years past?
I think all those things are true. Obviously, we have the highest amount of respect for that program, for those kids, for those coaches. It's a tremendous test, and I think it's a blessing. I mean, it's the entire Summit Athletic Conference, but to go into week 2 and have an atmosphere and have a game that will be very, very representative of a playoff game and atmosphere and competitiveness, that's great for both teams. So, we cherish that. I'm certainly sure they do. There's that chance we might even see them in the postseason with the blind draw. So, being that it's week 2, you really get to see where you're at, and it's another great evaluation.
Final question: what are you most looking forward to about this game? I mean, obviously you get to open back at home with as many fans as you can probably pack in.
Right. Yeah, goes without saying. I mean, be home and have it completely normal, right? Everybody here, we're looking forward to that. I think for me, it's just another week to watch these guys. I love being with them. It's a great group. I want to see how fast and physical they can be, and we'll let everything else take care of itself. We just want to be better this week than we were last week. So.
Good deal. Anything else you want to add?
No, good. Thanks for the coverage.
Yeah.